Will the Hound in the Mountain finally do battle in Game of Thrones' final season? Forget March Madness, forget the Super Bowl, because Game of Thrones is coming back to HBO on April 14th, and we're all looking forward to the impending Cleganebowl. Since the show began in 2011, fans have theorized how the series will all come to an end and who will end up sitting on the Iron Throne. But one of the most popular theories among Monday morning maesters is that Season 8 will finally give us the mother of all brother versus brother battle royales. The Hound versus the Mountain! Now, this isn't intel that little birds have whispered to us, but we might unintentionally spoil the events of the final season, so if you're trying to avoid that kind of thing like it's grayscale, then you might want to box up all your stuff and go upstairs before we spill all the gory details. Dubbed the Cleganebowl, this showdown's been at the top of fans' wish lists since Gregor and Sandor first crossed swords all the way back in Season 1. Since then, fans have created all kinds of theories that pits the brothers Clegane against each other for a final rematch. But 6 seasons came and went with no Cleganebowl, which is honestly mind-blowing. Now, with only 6 episodes remaining in the entire series, the time is nigh for this big brotherly beatdown. Now, to say the Clegane boys never got along very well is, well, it's the understatement of the century. There are physical and emotional scars to prove it. A childhood disagreement over a toy ended with big brother Gregor shoving little brother Sandor's face into the family fireplace, which left the Hound with his distinct look and a lifelong hatred for the man known as the Mountain. But that isn't the only beef between these twin towers of terror. The Clegane's father and sister both died under suspicious circumstances, and Sandor thinks that Gregor may have killed them as well. Their sister died when Sandor was too young to remember, and their father died years later in what was said to be a hunting accident. Yeah, maybe they were just the victims of simply existing in Westeros, or maybe, and just maybe, it was Gregor's explosive temper. You know, the totally normal kind of temper that causes you to rage quit a jousting match, decapitate your horse, and then try to murder the man who just bested you. That kind of temper.
Stop this madness in the name of your king!
Since that sibling skirmish in Season 1, Cleganebowl is shaping up to be an even bigger spectacle than fans could have ever hoped for, mostly because both characters have changed in more ways than one.
May I have the honor of presenting the newest member of the Kingsguard?
At the conclusion of Season 4, Sir Gregor is mortally wounded and poisoned by the Dornish Prince Oberyn during a trial by combat. The Mountain is then revived by mad scientist / disgraced Maester Qyburn and transformed into this unstoppable murder Frankenstein who would honestly give Jason Voorhees a run for his money. The Hound, on the other hand, has taken a much longer, more complicated path on the road to Season 8. He starts off as the bodyguard for Prince Joffrey, and through a long chain of events, he eventually finds himself in league with Jon Snow, and together, they venture north of the Wall to bring back proof of the White Walker army. And it isn't long after that Sandor and Gregor are standing face to face once again. Hopes of the Cleganebowl were reignited during this King's Landing reunion when the Hound looked deep into the Mountain's big, beautifully rotting, bloodshot eyes and said,
"That's not how it ends for you, brother. You know who's coming for you. You've always known."
Even Rory McCann, the actor who plays Sandor, dropped hints that this fight is likely to go down, telling Entertainment Weekly in an exclusive Season 8 interview, there will be a chance of squaring up to his brother and facing those demons. EW even went as far as featuring both brothers on a recent magazine cover standing side by side with swords crossed, implying a possible Season 8 showdown. It seems everyone wants this to happen. Now, we already know the final season will feature one of the most epic battles ever committed to film, but watching Gregor and Sandor fight to the death could be the perfect undercard for that historic main event.
What did they do to you?
But what do you think? Will we get to see the Hound finally take on the Mountain in Season 8? Who do you think will win that epic brother battle royale? Let's discuss. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to like and share this video, and until the next time that your sibling decides to teach you that sharing is caring in the worst way possible, remember to join us at Nerdist.com. I'm an only child.
The pain was bad. The smell was worse. But the worst thing was that it was my brother who did it.